The Western lifestyle is built on a fight-or-flight mode. Everything is go, go, go. This response disconnects people from themselves.
It's about raising people's awareness, opening up their consciousness, opening up their horizons.
My work day starts at 5:30 in the morning when I wake up, and usually I'm going a million miles an hour until I fall into bed.
I'm type 2 diabetic, diagnosed about a year ago.
I lost my mother 2 years ago.
I got up in the morning one day and was kind of just going, oh God, I really need some help. I was shaking and struggling to breathe.
Been at a doctor's and he's gave me a percentage of have a heart attack. And his answer was 18%, but it should be 1%.
I went in for a very standard eye surgery that went horribly wrong.
I've been having cameras down and off to the doctors and off to hospitals.
The depression that just comes, I just, again, just close off and I can't really function.
This place down in Thailand says it can actually change your head around, change your inner space around.
I actually feel different. It's so bizarre.
Heading for a retreat on an island in the North China Sea, Nick Knowles joins a group who are all seeking the antidote for the strains of modern life. How will the gang cope with a completely new way of living?
I think that some of the participants didn't really know what they were getting into.
It's almost cultish.
I think it's going to be a challenge.
Will 28 days of detox and alternative therapies be enough to change their lives?
This is one kick-ass detox.
Welcome to Thailand.
Previously on The Retreat.
Tomorrow the schedule actually says food, lunch, and dinner. Woohoo!
Oh, wow, that's nice. Tell us what it tastes like. Oh, look at you.
You all right?
Am I living?
Inhaling, the right leg goes behind the body.
Oh.
Man down.
Today was a better day for me. I wasn't too emotional, and so that seems to be good. Sure, and I had that Ching Shang Shu Chang Chong something today massage where they massage your tummy. But I mean, they call it a massage, but it's not a massage. It's properly painful. It's like they want to massage or stroke or move around your organs, which is boggling, but I felt really good afterwards.
Everybody has gone off to a lovely place called the Dome, which has a lovely steam room and a bonfire, neither of which I can do because of my eye condition.
Yeah. This is normally my bedtime.
The dome. We're all doomed.
Famous for its singing, dancing, and all-night parties, the Dome offers the gang the opportunity to blow off some steam, which appeals to some more than others.
I'm about to go into this igloo-shaped thing. I'm a bit scared, because they said they hum in there, but you're not allowed to talk. And I can't see anything, so I don't even know if there's space for me, but I'm gonna go.
Amazing. So there's like as soon as you start humming, everyone's getting into the whole thing. It's quite a nice vibe in there.
I'm scared.
Is that really cold?
Trust me. Would it be really cold?
Well, that's a mite warm. Really funny as well, because there's like it's like an acoustic inside. So everybody starts humming. And it really, if you get the right tone, it really reverberates. Kind of freaky, but very refreshing. You pour the bucket of this over your head, there.
If I'm completely honest, yeah, I'd sooner go to hell, I think, than go to here. Not my natural environment at all.
Sure, so that was very random. I'm not sure how I feel about that little room.
Actually, I feel quite uncomfortable. Not putting a dress on, not going for a sauna. Just, yeah, might go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They're just about to do a Kaloma and then meet up with the rest of the guys and see what today brings. I think we're moving today, moving up to Lofa Hotel.
While the gang are relaxing and Milton is still on his detox regime, Nick has paddled across the bay again to start a yoga therapy consultation with Luke.
Hey, Dean.
How you doing?
Good. Nice office.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it?
The honest truth is, since I've been here, I kind of feel like I've refound my mojo, which I lost a bit. I can't describe it any better than that. I feel sort of re-energised. I'm enjoying fitness work. I'm enjoying the eating, which I never thought I would. I'm enjoying the yoga. There's another pain that I'm working on at the moment. There's a muscle right on the joint here, which is unbelievably painful.
I would stay away from the gym for now.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get that upper back strength again, because I've been so sort of lax like this.
Just from the yoga, just from opening up your shoulders in the different postures, downward dog, etc. I think it's just going to do that naturally. Your posture has definitely changed.
It is changing, yes, but also I've lost sort of the definition of my shoulders and things. And
I don't think so. I think you've probably done enough weights for now. I'd consider anyway, just trying to open up, stretch rather.
I'll stick to the cross trainer and stuff then.
Okay, that'd be good.
Over the next few days, the gang are now rotating between Luke and deeper sessions with Oren.
About 5.5 years ago, I had sudden hearing loss. 2 days later, we went away on holiday. It got progressively worse, and even by doing that, I could not clear it. And then from then, I had no hearing on that side. It's quite confusing when he puts his hand in your mouth, and then all of a sudden, something else is less painful, and certainly up round this area. And if he can do anything, even if he can restore just a small amount, but we'll see.
The rest of the gang are equally confused by Oren's unusual methods.
He's a chap that I don't think one could really describe. I mean, I asked if he could levitate, and he said yes, and he also said he could walk on water, so he was very much enthralled about my vertebra that he fixed by inserting a finger in my ear. So I'm not sure. I'm feeling better. It seemed to have worked. Whatever he touched and moved, the pain moved, and then it disappeared. He's great.
Breathe in.
Yes.
Very good. Yeah, very strange. Like I say, especially it's when he'd go to a point and you would dig his finger in and it would really hurt. Especially when he done that one on my knee, because I almost jumped off the table. But then he goes back to it after he's done his thing and it's just gone.
Well, first of all, I was very apprehensive because I've heard what other people have been through. It sometimes really, really hurts. That's where I felt a bit tense sometimes when Oren was trying things, but when I learned to relax with him and trust him, I found it really, really good.
That was an experience, man. I thought maybe he was pressing on pressure points or something like that, but actual pain and tension is at this time is gone. It's amazing. What can I say?
Yeah, you've got to give everything a try once, haven't you? Who knows?
I'm still not sure I'm feeling anything at all, really. It's very difficult to tell.
Over the next few days, Luke's yoga therapy starts in earnest, with tailored one-on-one sessions for their specific problems.
My belief is if you go back into that night shift,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be hard for you.
Because the program, what I've been here, has been quite hectic, but I've gone straight into it, and I'm really enjoying it. What I came here to do was get, I don't think it's a cliche, but the mind, body, and soul kind of balance. And yeah, I'm feeling it every day, mate. Every day. And look at this. What a place to do it in, you know? So yeah.
After their previous session, Maggie meets with Oren for a catch-up and has some incredible news.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi.
How did you feel after the last treatment? What happened? How did you feel?
The following day, quite sore in places because I know you had to do quite a lot of, movement, etc. I didn't notice it at first, but I think over the last week or so, the perception is the hearing on this side. It's not monumentally better, but I think, I seem to be able to hear a little better. But, it's one of those things, it sounds a lot clearer, both with my hearing aid in and also with it out.
I will check it also. Okay, good. So let's start.
Okay.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the camp, Kathy is on her way to Shakti to try out some Reiki.
Hello.
Hello.
So how you doing?
Yeah, fine. On and off emotional in the evenings and stuff. But I worry that I'm gonna leave here still with all the negative things inside me, and then I don't know what to do when I'm back.
To start off with, there was a lot of things that didn't make sense for her, but now we're moving. There's a synchronicity that's starting to develop.
So as you're inhaling light into this area, you're also inhaling love into this area.
She's bringing all her energy back to her, so we're clearing out the system of all the stuff that she didn't need, that wasn't supporting her, of really old, putrid energy, feelings, emotions.
Reiki originated in Japan and is said to improve the flow of the body's life energy. This natural healing may help to alleviate anxiety, depression, stress, and fatigue.
Yeah. Good one, right?
Yeah,
that was a weird one.
It was an easy one though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Yeah, weird. Strange, I think. Strange.
Sometimes this kind of stuff takes a little while to sink in. This is the processing time that people need, which is the space between the sessions to just get on with your life a little bit, and then you can come back to it.
I see a lot of people being quite emotional here, or also the girls, and I'm worried that I'm not being as emotional or crying, all the time or lots of time. So I suppose hopefully my journey is maybe a bit different to theirs, and I don't need to cry.
Kathy, feeling frustrated by her own journey, takes solace in Milton's, and a nice sunset will always lift your spirits. Despite Luke's request that Nick slows down and lets the retreat's course develop his fitness, Nick continues to hit the gym. Other members of the gang are also really starting to push themselves physically as their energy levels increase.
Really good. One of the interesting things about being on this trip is that it's kind of reawoken my interest in keeping fit, which had disappeared for the last 3 or 4 years. So on top of the yoga and the canoeing and all the various other activities and the mountain treks we're doing, I've decided to get into the gym once a day and see if I can do an hour on cross trainer and a few weights and get myself back in shape. And it's working at an amazing speed, so it's kind of cool, although very hard work in this heat.
At a point when the healers would like the gang to be slowing down, changing their behaviours and developing new strategies, Shakti and Luke are concerned that they are falling back into old patterns. They call the gang together to discuss their worries.
So, hi guys. Shakti and I thought it would be nice for us all to have a bit of a get-together, kind of catch up and review some things so far.
Now's a really good time for you to talk about how are you feeling about what we're delivering, and is there anything that you'd like to see changed in a productive way? And is there anything that you'd like to see added, or just anything that you'd like to share?
I think people are identifying what sort of suits them. So I would like to spend potentially a bit more time on the Reiki side and Qigong.
Qigong, yeah.
A bit more in the Qigong. So a little bit more time, you know, to be able to do that would be good, because that's what seems to be suiting me.
I feel that it might be me just in the programme sense, but it feels like it's slowed down for me in the last few days. Just like one thing, and that's it for the whole day. Or I don't know, it felt like it was a bit more full on before, and now it's just like there's just gone and just stopped suddenly.
I'm amazed at what people have been doing, excuse me, physically in terms of exercise, because I've just not had that kind of energy at all, and no incentive, no motivation for that. I really enjoyed the yoga because I think that's been the exercise part for me, the sun salutations and getting the body moving. But other than that, I'm exhausted. Yeah, still, I'm sleeping brilliantly, better than I have in years actually, but I still feel very tired.
I mean, with regards to the yoga, we could make it a little bit more intense physically in the morning if that's what you guys are feeling, because...
I don't know, I think we need something different.
So long as you're not going back into your old patterns, and I know there's a lot of we exercise because we feel good, because we've done it, and that's what we do, and we always go back to it, and we get stressed out, and we exercise, and we have lots of energy, and we don't know what to do with it, so we exercise some more. And really, does it really help? Does it stop you from being stressed? Has it stopped your life? Has it changed your life in any way, shape or form? Or maybe it's just changed your size, you know, and the way that you feel about your body. At the end of the day, if you try something different, this is what we're trying to get across. It's great to have all of those things in your life and exercise and do all the things that you would normally do, so that you can have an experience of how your life might be if you tried something different. And that's where the change can happen, because if you continue to do the same stuff over and over again and nothing's really changed, something's not working. So try something new, try something different.
Hello, it's me again. Obviously, because I've got this camera, so it is only going to be me. But let's just have a quick rundown. I cried last night, woke up crying a couple of times last night, and woke up this morning with tears in my eyes and cried a bit more, which is quite weird for me because I'm not really an emotional person.
When Kathy came into the first session, there was a lot of stuff that she hadn't got even started to get close to within herself. So we started to work through that, and I think it was that was probably the bombshell of the session, the first one.
I've seen psychologists and different kind of people back at home, and I haven't got to that emotional state before with any of them. That Reiki really, I don't know if it was the Reiki or the teacher that made it happen, but it was brilliant. And I'm starting to feel a bit lighter, and just like I can now focus and deal with what needs to happen.
Next in line for some Reiki with Shakti is an even tougher nut to crack.
How are you today?
I'm all right.
Like, feet towards the door?
Yes, please.
Bad energy out the door?
Bad energy out the door.
See, I remembered.
First of all, I need you to move over a little bit. You can sit up for a little bit if you want. Just tell me, how you doing?
Good. I just had a very, very strange experience. I'm not a spiritual person. I didn't think I was. I just had my 3rd session of Reiki. I don't know. Well, I don't know how to explain it. It was something happened, and like I've been repressing a few things, mainly from my daughter's illness and stuff. But I just had this moment where I just felt a light, a repressed light, literally come up through me. And it's the bizarrest. The lady who done the Reiki, she said, just let it, how do you feel? I said, I feel like laughing. And she said, well, laugh. So I laughed. She started laughing. I had tears running down my face. And we were both laughing for like 10 minutes solid. It was such a bizarre thing. I never thought something like that could happen.
Even Julian is having a hard time denying his experiences. While the rest of the gang are getting more and more out of it, and their relationships are deepening in surprising ways.
I had this almost horrible realization because I kind of had found it funny that you had like come over in your boat and then you did the yoga and then straight off to the gym, like lunch gym. Yeah. And at one point I was kind of giggling, so I was like, that's funny. But then I just had this like epiphany, kind of just felt like I'd let you down because I wasn't, maybe I wasn't strong enough to be like, look, I'm worried about you, please just...
Yeah, but look, it's very nice of you, but the 2 things. One, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So you can show me all the techniques in the world. If I don't take it on myself, that's my responsibility, not yours. And for the last 2 years, my physical fitness hasn't been in a good place.
Sure, I get that.
And that has made me mentally unhappy, and it's made me not so good at my job. Now that I'm mentally in a good place, I'm working on the physical fitness, and I'm feeling more energised with both sides of things. And I think I'll be able to handle my job and any difficulties that come my way a lot better. And with the extra tools that you're giving me in terms of heart breathing, yogic breathing in the morning, and the sun salutations, which I think I'll continue in all weathers back home.
Oh, great.
Next time on The Retreat.
Suddenly found myself going outside and going down and looking at the bottom of my feet. And then I thought, what the hell's going on? I'm looking at the bottom of my feet and freaked out.
Jules is just radiant now. He's just like got this beaming smile and he looks lighter.
Proud owner of my first juice.
I never know if I'm making it up or not, but I felt like I got hit by two balls.
Chicken or the vegetable?
This taunts me every day. Some people cry, some people feel sick, some people get really lightheaded.
When you hear something, you just let it. It's not your problem.
I don't see how he gets to lecture me on what part of my life I'm missing out on.
Before attempting any of the detox techniques or practices demonstrated in the retreat, you are advised to seek out your doctor's advice.